Richard.
Hi, Helen.
Hi.
So this question is about um, anxiety,
Uh-huh.
and I wrote it down so for the sake of time. Um, so it says, when there is no anxiety, realization of the no separate self sense, no form, the knowing awareness, the I am is affirm life affirming and is joyful. That experience is joyful when there is no anxiety. But when there is anxiety, especially when it's manifesting as derealization and depersonalization. The experience is of a kind of a counterfeit no self, a disintegration of a self into a separate void of separate nothingness. Terror is what is experienced as a no self. Would you comment about that idea of the depersonalization as a no self counterfeit?
It's just ideas in the mind, right? What is it that sees both of those states?
Yeah, there's the I am sees it.
Yeah. So take refuge there in the I am and don't go into I'm anxious or I'm not anxious. You stay here in the I am. We're not denying. We could say I am and the body is quite agitated right now, right? But that's different than I'm anxious or I've um whatever you could put after I am. Really, all you can say for certain about you is I am. Everything else you could put after that is the body and mind, talking about the body and mind and phenomenality. So just letting that happen the best that you can. Nobody wants to feel anxious, of course, just doing your best to allow it to happen and noticing that you still are exactly the same. Whatever the mind is doing with what's going on in any particular moment. We want to cling on to the highs, the happy, the expansive, beautiful feeling. But if we do that, we have to also experience the other side of that, right? This dark, contracted, really quite hellish place, right? Because we're just totally seemingly lost in that moment in illusion. So if we don't identify with either of those, the reward of that is the peace and the equanimity that's always available. And you're watching both of those. Those are states that are happening to the body and mind. And of course, we would rather not feel the lows, but don't pick it up as your own, right? You're watching this feeling happen in the body and thoughts about it and all of that. The body tightens and contracts. And then later you'll watch it disappear and there'll be lightness and joy. And what was all that about? Thoughts, what happened there?
Right.
Your job is to try to remain in the equanimity, the I am only, which is watching both of those and is undisturbed by both. The best that you can, right? Something watches both of those. And that which is watching has to become more important to us than identifying with if it's changing and if it's an experience that's changing, it can't be truth, right? Truth is not an experience. Truth is that in which all experiences happen. And there's safe ground there. Stability and equanimity, even when there's terror in the body. And I'm talking from my own experience here. Anything can happen to the body and mind. And of course, we would like the body and mind to feel better, but we're not suffering while it's going on, which is the most important thing. We're not elated when things are going right. We're not pulled down when things are going wrong. So you're just being conscious of or being aware of what's passing in front of you. And then this roller coaster begins to level out. You know what I mean, right? Up, down, up,
Yes.
down. Yeah, of all.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
The moment you, that's nothing to do with me, neither is that. I'm not going to claim the good stuff and try to hold on to it. I'm not also going to push against the other stuff. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
wonderful. It's the only place to hang out where you can't suffer. Thanks.